Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? I miss you guys. I did not realize that I had been away so long till I just looked. I was like, well, how long ago was my last video? Almost 10 days ago. That is much too long. But I have just been living my best life since that last video where I said, I feel better, so much better, since I laid my burdens down. And that's just what I did, y'all. I laid them burdens down. I laid them at the feet of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. But things are just changing in my life, and that's a whole nother video when it comes to my job. And like some of you probably already know or have pieced it together from me mentioning it a few times, but there's a whole nother video and I explain. But my communication center that I'm supervisor over consolidated with the bigger sheriff's office, and now it's off my shoulders. That responsibility is off my shoulder and it's on theirs. But I've been part of a transition team where I'm helping them out. So I'm working between my job and the new place, which is my old sheriff's office where I used to work, where I retired from after 22 years. Anyways, that's a whole nother video to get into the specifics of that. But that's what I'm in the middle of, and it was completed yesterday, and I'm just helping them out. Okay, but let me just catch y'all up on a few things that I have been doing, because I have been, like I say, enjoying life, living my best life, having more of a balance, where I always encourage you guys to have more of a balance, but I had gotten out of balance, so much so that that scale was like, and so much so that I was overworked, overwhelmed, having my moment, as many of you have seen. If you have not seen that, watch that video, having a moment. It got real, raw, honest, all of that. But let me see if I can recall some of the things that I've been doing. Okay, and it's going to probably be all out of order, but I'll just catch you up on a few things I've done to get my life back in balance and enjoy it a little bit more, woosah a little bit. So yeah, I feel like I'm all crooked. Let me see if I can get this bit. I think that's a little better right there. So one day first I ordered me a chair. I ordered me a like a outdoor chair, like a travel chair, because I was like, I'm gonna be doing some stuff that I'm gonna need me a chair, go to the beach, go to the pool, festivals, all that stuff, concerts. So Derek ordered her a chair, I ordered me a chair, and I took when my chair came in, I went and sat by the pool. I just got my chair, got my tripod, and got my phone, and put on my bathing suit. I didn't end up getting in the water, but I put on my bathing suit, and of course a cover up. You know, I don't want the men all pause because of my bathing suit. You know, so I went and sat by the pool, and it was just so peaceful. There was nobody. Well, Derek and I both went, and but she's such the perfect partner, because we just enjoy being with each other and ignoring each other. We completely ignore each other, and that's perfect. She's in her world, I'm in mine, and so we both went and sat by the pool. But we had a little company, which was some raccoon that didn't want to go away. He wasn't aggressive or anything, but he kept lurking around, and so Derek and I had to keep our eyes on the raccoon. So it was very nice and peaceful, but I did not like that. He was messing up my woosah. So we sat by the pool for a while, and it was just nice. I mean, it seemed so simple, but I didn't even have time to do something so simple as that. Also went to a wine and seafood festival out at winery, Lake Ridge Winery, which is in Clearmont, Florida. If you are in Florida, look up Lake Ridge Winery on Facebook or Google and get into their activities. They always have such nice festivals. I went a couple of months ago to their wine fest. This time, which was Saturday just passed, I went to their wine and seafood festival. It was like live blues band, all kinds of seafood for sale. I mean, very, very tasty seafood for sale. and all kinds of arts and crafts, handcrafted things for sale. You bring your chairs. I mean, everybody's just out there. It reminds me like of a Woodstock or something. Like I was in Woodstock, but I've heard of Woodstock. But it just reminds me of that type of peaceful atmosphere. So another thing I did was we went to the fair. My family and I went to the fair Sunday night. No matter how old I get, my dad turned us onto the fair when we were kids, and he took us to the fair every year, probably from the time we were young enough to walk or old enough to walk, 5 or 6 years old, up until we were probably 16, 17 years old. So we still love the fair. Every year, my family and I, we all go to the fair together. And so we went to the fair, probably about 10, 12 of us or whatever at the fair. We had a good time. I went to church service where we had what we call a youth explosion, where we have a program for the youth, and that was awesome. And I just want to share with you all a little bit about this message that this young man, and we had a young minister to bring the word. And oh my God, when I tell y'all he brought this word, but I just want to share just a little bit with you guys. And he was talking about, our church is, our theme for 2018 is seed time and harvest. And we're in our harvest time at our church because we planted much seed, and we've done a lot of watering, and now we're looking for God to give the increase. So we're in our harvest time. And this young man talked about, he talked about seed, and he went into the seed and the germination of the seed and all of this thing about the seed and the photosynthesis and all of that stuff. But then he said, do you have seed in your fruit? Are you walking around with fruitless seed? Because these days that they make fruit with no seed. But how you start out with a seed and grow a fruit and it ends up with no seed? Well, a lot of that stuff is man-made, man-manipulated. But a true fruit has some seed in it. And so he asked the question, are you walking around with fruitless seed, or are you walking around with the seed in your fruit? So it goes even deeper than that, but I was like, wow. So I've been contemplating that. I was like, I do not want to walk around. I do not want to think that I'm bearing the fruit of a Christian, but really I'm walking around with seedless fruit. So I'm checking myself. So we had the Youth Explosion Church, and what else did I do? I'm thinking that might be, I know it's the fair. I went to church. My nephew had a birthday dinner, and where did we eat for a birthday dinner? Oh shoot, I forgot. But anyway, we all went out to dinner together for my nephew's birthday. And that might be it. It might have been some other things that I did. Some relaxation where I just took some time to myself and just put my headset on and listen to my country music. Time where I just took some time out, with God, just me and him, just one-on-one. So I've just been enjoying my life and living my best life. So I just wanted to catch you up. I'm in the parking lot and I need to be in here in 6 minutes, so I better go ahead. But today I am working 11:30 a.m. until 11:30 p.m. So I have a long one today, but I don't mind. Because I'm back amongst friends. I'm back with my old girlfriends, my old co-workers, some of them. Lord, it looks so different in there because I retired from here 8 years ago, and it's like the turnaround is so monumental that I only know a handful of people. So a handful of my old co-workers I've been reacquainting with, and then some of my girlfriends who I'm already tight with. It's good to just be back in a work environment with them, because even though we go out to dinner and we hang, but to see them now, to kind of see them in a work environment and hang with them again has been awesome. So I'm really looking forward, even though this is a 12-hour day. It's different being in a 12-hour day over here where I don't have any responsibility on me other than to work the radio. That's when I'm going to work the radio. And it's different from a 12-hour day at my job where I'm trying to supervise and work the radio. So I'm looking forward to this long 12-hour day. So I just wanted to share with you guys, just have a little unedited chat, just tell you guys that I love you, I miss you. If you have an idea that what you want my next video to be about, just put a comment in this video, and I will choose one of your topics and shout you out as to who gave me this topic for my very next video. So my very next video will be the one that I choose from the comments, unless I don't get any suggestions, and then I'll just come up with my own. All right, you guys, love y'all. Y'all be blessed.